Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's edition of Lead Sites Live. We are going to be talking a little bit about map search for EasyAgentPro lead sites. Got a couple options you guys may or may not know about. We basically have, the option, to do kind of like drawn map style map searches and kind of a more refined, complicated search called Eureka Search. You guys may or may not know about. So I want to bring your attention to those items in particular. Can definitely enhance the IDX experience for people that kind of find that important and demonstrate them. So here we go. So if you guys have been in the back end of your lead site, you may have clicked over here to the upgrade section here and seen some of the typical ones that we've always had, like tenants to farm locations, designer refresh, kind of all that good stuff. But we have now a really fantastic new tool here that you can see. So we call it the Eureka Map tool. So the Eureka Search provides a property search experience that consumers are already familiar with from the well-known real estate portal sites. Now, of course, we're referring to sites like Zillow.com, Realtor.com, et cetera, et cetera. So with Eureka Search on your site, you'll create a great first impression that's so critical in today's market. So that's kind of really the goal, is that, a lot of folks, that I talk to on a day-to-day basis, from an accounts management perspective, client success management perspective, are people that are very focused on, their marketing efforts, their drip campaigns, making sure that folks are, kind of seeing the correct information that, they should be seeing in terms of like follow-up and things along those lines. But I also talk to a lot of people that are very concerned about the IDX experience. Now a lot of folks I know are like, okay, somebody's going to find something on Zillow, then ask me a question about it. That's just how it is now. That's, at the end of the day, can't really change that up. But if we can get folks to be, really examining how the search works on your site and, really kind of utilizing that as a tool, that is just so good for you from an SEO perspective. Having a lot of link clicks and traffic and time spent on the site is always a good thing. So we are offering, that experience now. So let me kind of demonstrate to you how Eureka Search works. And I have pulled up here a site from the Toronto area. And what we're going to do is just go to the advanced search page. And let's go ahead and make my window full width here. And boom, there you have it. So as you can see here, this is the Eureka Search. So this is great. It's a short code, of course, just like all of the other IDX, functionalities, that exist on the EasyAgentPro site. So, everything is short code based. So that means that you can place the search anywhere on the site that you wanted to. You could have it right on the homepage, et cetera, et cetera. You can even collapse this header criteria right here and, just have it basically just be the search. But as you can see, it's going to have those kind of circles that populate the listings. On that side, you're going to see on the right-hand side, it's going to have a scroll of search results. This is the Toronto market. So we are looking at a huge number of results here, 8,703. Your MLS may probably not have this much data attached to it. Up top, you can see how somebody is able to, dictate various property features. They can dictate the type of property that they want to look for, condo or house. They can both expand and refine the areas, beds, baths, price. And then also what's kind of cool from this is that they can search city address, postal code or zip code and MLS ID number straight from the same bar. So now typically the way that looks like on a lead site is there's different fields for each of those. This is just kind of like a one does it all type field. So kind of a neat thing. As you kind of zoom into the map here, and again, this is a lot of data that is kind of coming out of this. You're going to see that we are just seeing those kind of circles like kind of refine a little bit. And if you click on one, it'll zoom in, it'll show you, what those two properties are in that specific area, so that you can really drill down there and see exactly what you kind of want to see. What's also kind of cool about it too is that you can do a draw on map style search. So if I click that pencil icon, it's going to allow me to begin to draw on the map. And looks like weirdly enough that it is, I think it's probably because my zoom level is kind of in too far. But yeah, so you can draw on the map and, actually kind of isolate. So like if you wanted to isolate just this block to see the listings that are therein, let's try that again here. Yeah, you can see there that I've placed a waypoint. You can kind of see that orange. Boom. And then if I double click there, we are now only going to be viewing listings. So you see that because we have a lot of data there, it takes a second to refine it, but we are only going to be seeing the 9 listings within that area. So yeah, Eureka Search is totally cool. I think it's definitely a little bit of a wow factor for people that are coming to the website. Like it says in the description, it's that kind of familiar search experience. This is super common on like Craigslist and things along those lines. So definitely not a bad idea if you're really focused on having like kind of an upfront, top of the line site. I think it's a good upgrade. It also includes the iHome Finder Market Reports feature, which is really great. It basically enables you to, kind of show. So here, let's go pop in one of these. Pardon me. So if we go to North York here, not only are we going to be able to see available listings data, but we are also going to be able to see historical sold data and then open homes as well. So the market report is basically so you can see recently sold within this area here. You can see open homes within the area, and then the market report for the area, which is just what that is basically going to be is the solds data and things along those lines. So really, really super easy to kind of see those recently sold, listed prices, kind of all that good stuff. So yeah, that is the Eureka Search, which is, a really fabulous tool. Definitely think it's a good one to, kind of get your hands around if you're really interested in that. And the other map search tool that I wanted to demonstrate is one that's a little bit cheaper. This is only an extra $15 a month, and we call this the Polygon Search. So if we're going to go in here to Advanced Search, and I just have a client site brought up here that has it available on it. So, this search is going to look familiar to you. It's very refinable, of course, but you also have the ability to draw on a map. This is going to work really nicely. You're going to see that when you bring your mouse over here, it turns into a little, kind of cross icon, and then you can just kind of draw with it. So if you're just looking for something north of that, highway, and then you can also fill in all these other ones too. So you can go ahead and click search. And then boom, we have property search results, and it is going to show us also the polygon that we've created. This is a great tool, I think, for folks because you often may have clients that are interested in a really specific area that might not have an MLS designation or a neighborhood designation. So you can't just pop in like, north of 50 between Valley Parkway and Lexington Hills, like something like that. You would have to draw it on the map. So I think for an extra $15 a month, this is a real kind of a no-brainer in terms of the value addition that you get, for this particular tool. But yeah, so those are the various map search tools that we currently have as part of the platform. Definitely recommend you guys take a look at those and let us know if you have any questions and if you would like us to hook you up with any of those services. So thank you so much for joining us today, guys, and take care.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this episode of EAP TV. If you want to see more, click the circular EAP logo to the left to subscribe, or you can watch more videos by clicking on the links to the right.